And instead of talking about this DC franchise and all of its controversy and its past issues, let's talk about a great success that's happening in Hollywood right
Yeah.
now, Brett. Because look, you know better than anyone. You are the video game guy, and you've been watching for years as Hollywood has taken all these swings and misses at trying to adapt video games for the big screen. And at long last, we've got a successful video game adaptation. And Brett, it's Sonic the Hedgehog.
I know of all
It's
of all properties,
of
they
all the
haven't been able to
properties.
get a game right in I don't know how long,
Yeah.
but they finally broke the curse.
But
Although I will add a caveat:
go for it.
Detective Pikachu was really good. Actually, I don't know if you saw
Oh,
it.
I
It
did
was
see. No,
actually
I
really
did
good,
see
and I'm
that.
pretty sure that movie did pretty well. But I'd have to see the numbers compared to Sonic 2 or
Yes.
whatever.
Well, the deal with Sonic, I mean, look, it just opened to $71 million. It's got something like over 140 global so far. It opened bigger than its predecessor, which is always a big thing you want to see with a
Yep.
sequel, right? So it opened bigger than the first Sonic the Hedgehog, which was already considered a success, which is why we got the sequel. And what's going to be interesting too is critically, it's just a smidgen better. It's just a smidge better. Sonic the Hedgehog got a 63 on Rotten Tomatoes, and Sonic the Hedgehog 2 got 67. So they got a 4% increase
From
in the
critics.
quality department. But it has the same exact cinema score. And remember, that is the fan grade given.
Right.
Cinema score is done by in-person polling of the fans who show up on opening night for the movie. We're on their way out. A random sampling of opening night cinema goers are asked, what did you think of the movie? So cinema score is a great gauge for how much the fans are into your product, because the people who come Friday night, they are your most eager fans. So if they're not impressed, you've got danger, Will Robinson.
Right.
So the original Sonic the Hedgehog in 2020 got an A, and Sonic the Hedgehog 2 got an A. So that tells me that this is going to have legs. This is going to have good word of mouth. The people who loved the original are going to show up and see this one, including people who didn't see it in theaters but caught it on home video during the pandemic. Now they might be like, oh, but that Sonic 2 movie is in theaters. I want to go see that now,
Right.
So it's going to be interesting to see in the weeks ahead what kind of legs Sonic 2 has. But what can you believe that we finally have a successful video game movie, Brett?
Well, Mario, Sonic has fast legs, so
Oh,
just I don't know if you're familiar with the character,
don't
but
do it.
yeah, legs are real fast.
That was the
Yeah, no,
worst thing you've ever said.
it's not the worst. So like I saw Sonic the Hedgehog, the first one. I didn't see it in theaters. I saw it when it came to digital video.
Oh, you're one of those.
And
Yeah.
Listen, both of these movies, I haven't seen this second one yet. I think I might try to go see it this week.
Oh,
But because I am actually interested in seeing it. But they're unabashedly made for kids.
yes.
Make no mistake, they're not trying to even really toe the line like a Pixar movie where it's for kids and adults. No, this is for kids. So for some people, they're not gonna be able to shake that. But I understand for Sonic 2, what I'm hearing is that they totally upped the game and game references and Easter eggs.
It seems like it, yeah.
To the nth degree. Jim Carrey is supposed to be at his most Jim Carreyest, and apparently it's hitting all the right notes. You got a little gravitas with Idris Elba voicing Knuckles. Ben Schwartz is doing an awesome job as Sonic, and
John Ralphio.
Colleen. And I don't know her last name. I feel like it's like O'Doherty or something like that. I could be totally wrong. It's Colleen something. The actual voice of Tails from the game.
It's the actual Tails, yeah.
Which is a really nice, nod for fans.
Yep.
So all that put together, and you just have success. It seems like they're hitting all the right notes. And that's great to hear. It's great to see. I'm happy.
And not to mention, though, this is a testament to how good things can go when you listen to the fans. Because do you remember how when we got our first look at Sonic, there was a huge backlash? a
Oh,
backlash so loud that they had to go and redo the design of the character. There was already a trailer. There had already been a
yeah.
team of people who had rendered Sonic looking a certain way, and Paramount heard the critique, paused the movie, invested millions more to make a more accurate depiction of our Sonic, and look how well that paid off.
I mean, the movie was shot and done, I think, almost
Yeah,
too. So
it
I
was
don't even think
done.
they weren't really able. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if we're 100%. Maybe they did some
Yeah.
reshoots, but I think for the most part, they had to like what do you call it? Like just like backward edit like
Yeah, they had to just
the
delete.
new look in
Yeah,
and just kind of account for like the height differences and the new design of the CG
yeah,
character, and I guess try to just make sure that like the actors looked like they were looking at the new.
yeah, yeah,
But they
yeah, yeah, yeah.
retrofit is the word I wanted to kind of use right there. But
Yeah.
yeah, apparently they did that, and listen, it worked out. It was the right move, and I don't even honestly I don't know what anyone was thinking with that initial design.
Yeah,
It
yeah, yeah.
was
But
bizarre.
honestly, I'm just relieved that the fans actually showed up, because one of the
Yeah,
fears was, people love to just complain online and trash things online, right? So the fear was, what if people went nuts over that Sonic design? Paramount pauses everything, invests millions of dollars to make a better looking Sonic movie for people, and then they still just don't show up to see the movie.
right.
And then it was like, damn, you guys just like to complain. But no, it actually worked out. The fans complained, the studio listened, and the fans showed them the love. The Sonic fans came out en masse to go, okay, you gave us a real looking version of our Sonic, a legit adaptation of our Sonic. Now we're going to give you our hard-earned money. So
Yeah.
to me, that's a nice happy ending, and it shows how well things can go when you actually do listen to the fans. See, fans aren't just cynical, impossible to please idiots.
Yeah.
We can actually show up and support
We
and be
just want to
kind, and
see our
yeah,
properties as gamers like faithfully adapted, and
yeah,
everyone most times when they make a game movie, they fail to capture what makes the game I can't talk, the games or the characters
yeah,
special. And finally, like Jeff Fowler, I think, who directed the first one and this one, they got it. They
yeah,
figured it out and they made something really special. I'm excited to see it. Just I know it's going to be a kids movie, but I'm excited to see it just because I heard of like all these like really cool
yeah.
Easter egg references and really cool moments. And like I know we talked about a few weeks ago, the even the poster just hit me in all the right
Yeah, I know.
nostalgia
It's
with the
hitting
Sonic.
all the right marks. Yep.
So yeah,
Yep.
that's great. Like I hopefully like where I hope this is the beginning of the next thing. Oh my god, this is stressful now.
Oh,
So
here we go.
we had a good Sonic movie, we have a second good Sonic movie, and as of right now, we haven't heard anything different. It could get moved, but we're supposed to be getting a Super Mario movie in December this
With
year.
Chris Pratt. I
I
still
mean,
don't get
Chris
it.
Pratt is Mario. I mean, it's all CG. I don't think
Yeah.
they're doing like the hybrid live action CG. I think it's going
Yeah.
to be all CG. Chris Pratt is Mario, which I'm interested to hear that. But I mean, the rest of the cast is actually I'm all on board with. Chris
Yeah.
Pratt's the only one where I'm kind of like I don't know. So
Yeah.
yeah, let's see. I mean, if anyone can do it, it's Nintendo. But I mean, like Mario has a string of better games than Sonic, and
Dude.
I think is still like kind of the bigger character. So they gotta step it up.
Well,
Hopefully maybe
dude, it can only get better, because I legit cried at the first movie adaptation of Super Mario Brothers with Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo.
it was a fever dream
I
nightmare
I legit I remember I cried. I don't know how I was probably too old to be crying about this
because it
movie.
was so bad, or you were
Yeah,
scared.
like I remember I being at a movie theater on Lexington Avenue and 86th Street in the Upper East Side of Manhattan with my father. My father was very excited to take me to this because he knew I was a huge Nintendo fan, and it's Super Mario and my son is Mario. This is going to be a home run. And I remember, like, Toad was this big idiot in a trench coat and a tiny little reptile head. Okay, Toad. Okay,
No,
and at
Toad was.
some
It was even worse. Those were the Goombas. Toad
yeah.
was like a weird street musician with like weird hair, and I think he got like killed, didn't he?
No, but like Toad is set on fire at some point in the movie. And I'm like, they set Toad on fire. Like I legit I welled up with tears. Like, what are they doing to my heroes? What are they doing to
Yeah.
my, like, Nintendo meant something to me. See, so
Yeah.
there you go. You got to be faithful with your adaptations. I'm so glad that we're not in that phase of Hollywood anymore where it's like, yes, we're going to adapt it, but we're going to change 95% about it. Yeah, that's how things used to be. Now it seems to be more like, no, we're going to really try to stay true to what people love about these characters and about this property. Because I cried when they burnt Toad in
It
the
was a
first movie.
nightmare.
All right. So as long as they don't burn Toad, I can deal with Chris Pratt as Super Mario. Okay. It can only get better from there.